Suppose you want to check out the stories to see what you missed yesterday. You click there, and now you're in your stories feed.
No! Brother, you never beating the ultimate gooning lord allegation. Ain't no way, babe boy. Bruh, yo, we have to have been had to click off after this. Oh my god! No! It just gets worse. I didn't even read the text. Yo, this one right here, Wagwan, was a real blunder.
Bumbucker.
Yo, Wagwan cutting. This one did not work, Bunda. You already know what it is, baby. You seen time on thumbnail. For Dan Clancy and Twitch, it truly has been looking terrible. The worst optics, absolutely horrible. And with the whole recent, you know what I'm saying, Emerald TwitchCon situation, yeah, it just continued to go down into a dumpster fire, but we already knew that. But within regards, what we're covering today in the Daily Slops, Sloppy, our glorious king, you already know, one of our glorious slop kings, Pegasus, you know what I'm saying, dropped a video, of course, going over more conjecture within the whole regards to, you know, just not even only the Emerald TwitchCon situation, but just other things that was happening in the whole TwitchCon event and other people's conjecture, other streamers and creators alike. So you already know we got to go through and look at that, boy. So I ain't going to waste any more time. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed have everything every single time. Let's just see how much it's getting worse for Dan Clancy in TwitchCon. You already know, baby. Of course, like we say in every Jones, shout out to one of our glorious slop kings, Pegasus. You already know, baby. We got Twitch is completely You already know, of course, you're going to watch the OG video down description and first link. Sure to love it, of course. Pegasus, yo, Trilly sure does repeat himself. We already know. And let's not waste any more time and get right into it.
Welcome back to a series so jolting, even Bolt subscribed. In today's video, streamer Scarra from Offline TV claims that Twitch CEO Dan Clancy was hanging around young girls at TwitchCon. A clip is going viral of Dan in a suspicious situation. Asmongold has responded absolutely cooking Twitch. Rank number 1 Hasan simp, Taylor Lorenz.
You say Lorenz, and I say sure.
Is claiming TwitchCon was a very secure event.
Cap.
Streamer Senna has responded cooking Taylor for being an idiot. VTubers, including Ironmouse, are reporting that Twitch staff threw out gifts from fans. People
What?
are absolutely pissed. Twitch security has been exposed again for being absolutely trash, getting tricked by streamer Neon. Streamer FanFan is calling out Twitch for their PR
the 9
moves.
lives.
The Hasan dog shocking saga continues. And a bunch of more updates. Subscribe or you gotta attend a Dan Clancy party. Ain't no party like a
Dan Clancy!
Dan Clancy party.
Let's up those.
Ooh, and we just got off of talking about Ludwig. Mr. Johann Ludwig. That's making me cry. But seriously, numbers up.
Let's up those numbers.
And boy, are those clips never getting lived down. That stuff.
Now let's begin. Now last time, streamer Emiru was SA'd at TwitchCon and Twitch CEO Dan Clancy and his team did absolutely nothing about it. Initially just gave the guy a 30-
I'm gonna say, actually, they capped about it on their jaw and said they apprehended a guy, got him. I ain't see that. I ain't see you do that. In fact, you walk out of the venue free.
Day ban on Twitch, and this sparked a massive drama. So that brings us to today. Streamer Scarra from Offline TV has revealed some damning information about ultimate gooning lord Dan Clancy. Scarra reveals that he heard Dan Clancy was hanging out with young women at TwitchCon.
Yeah, I've heard, like, this one was crazy. I heard Dan Clancy was out a lot of nights with young girls around him, which, whatever, man. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But like,
just sitting there like, nigga, like, what? Oh my god, how does this company and the optics and just everything surrounding it just continuously get worse and worse and worse and worse? Every single time. Every single time. Like, bro, come on.
It just felt like this con felt so fucking weird, man. Whatever. Like, I mean, last year I told myself I don't like TwitchCon, and so many people were like, "Why do you like TwitchCon?" And I'm like, "Well, how long do we have?" But even more problems end up popping up, and really, I think that this is going to be one of the last TwitchCons that people go to. The attendance this year was terrible.
Ben said that. I ain't gonna lie, especially again after the whole situation with the Hun Miss Emery. Like, bro, if you're thinking about going to this, you must just not be thinking.
Right, so according to Scarra here, apparently Dan, the dynamic diddler Clancy, age 61, is hanging out
Dan the dinosaur Clancy, Dan the fossil Clancy, like where?
with young girls for some unknown reason here. Maybe he's just innocently, you know, hanging around with 20-year-old girls, of course, right? Old men and 20-year-old girls, they have a lot in common, if you ask me. You know, they can very relate on a lot of things. Don't ask me to name those things. Now, we obviously know what's on Dan Clancy's phone, right? Absolutely.
The ultimate gooning lord.
Absolutely just filled with a bunch of e-girls. We also know his favorite streamer is Extra Emily for some weird reason, and Hasan, of course, is one true love. And we also know he let a live birth take place on twitch.tv, and the woman was selling an OnlyFans as well. Really messed up shit.
I heard about that whole like situation happening, but like, yo, OnlyFans on top of that? What the fuck is going on here?
So that's sort of the moral compass of Dan Clancy here. Also, this is Scarra, a guy who has a reputation for being a wholesome, sort of non-toxic, non-drama guy. And most people would say that he's not just going to lie about this, make up some random shit about this. He has no reason to. It is extremely weird that an 80-year-old CEO is creeping on 20-year-old girls. Like,
80
what the
years
frick?
old.
Red flag ethics issue. This is beyond.
Try 67 million years old. I ain't gonna lie, man. Cause swear, he was, bruh, like I said in the other videos, he was around before Uganug, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. He was around when the dinosaurs truly were the apex predators of the planet.
Old guy at the club stuff. You don't have to stay home, but it's very odd he's chatting up girls who could be his grandkids. Listen, I feel like it's one thing if you're this random old guy as well, but if you're Twitch CEO and you have a platform filled with these type of girls, you know, who
Nah, Roblox chain really is diabolical. I ain't gonna lie to you, OG.
are young streamers or whatever, and you go out there and you're just like, interesting. Tice is right now seeing more Dan Clancy drama.
Dan Clancy!
Okay, that is me. Come on. All right, you got me. You got me. Dan is a creepy F who probably just perks for favors. This will all unravel and this creepy ass man will be exposed.
Was obvious, bruh. Like, this isn't obvious. Perk for favors, enforcing the TOS fairly, unbiasedly. Yeah, he doesn't enforce the TOS on no motherfuckers that, again. No motherfuckers that, again, like, share the same political ideologies and rhetoric, bro. My dumb man. Forget the only shits I be saying.
And we just got whatever this is. Lotion? I think Clancy is a perfect CEO. He represents everything the platform has become. Is there a single
Yeah, a fucking dumpster fire.
other company that wouldn't have fired their CEO for all this?
Nah, legitimately, them niggas would have been exiled, banished, gone. Those niggas would have not been working at the corpo no more. Twitch is the only company I be saying. And it's already a loss leader because their parent company is obviously Amazon, which, you know, makes a fuckload. She's one of the most expensive companies in the world. But, like, bro, Twitch is the only company I say, like, is, like, the antithesis to the corpo company shit I talk about. Like, bro, they do not give a fuck about cheese. The only shit they care about is glazing up that nigga Hassan Piker's cock. And I guess actively destroying their fucking platform because that's the only two things that Mr. Clancy has got him doing. Like, it's crazy works, man.
Is there a Clancy client list and is Jeff Bezos on it? Now, another clip is going viral of Dan apparently being caught with the girl. It's like, it just looks weird.
Wait, there's Dan Clancy. Show me Dan Clancy again.
No.
Tell Dan Clancy we said what's.
There's no way. Wait, Dan Clancy, do you know who I am? Wait, let me ask.
Oh, no. Wait.
There's no way. Wait, Dan Clancy, do you know who I am?
Oh, no! Ain't no way they caught him. Ain't no way.
Wait, let me ask. That's literally him. Wait, Dan. Wait, Dan Clancy.
He said, wait, Dan.
Wait, Dan. Dude, I literally just saw Dan Clancy on my soul. I did. Did you see him, Nate? I fucking saw his ass.
Okay, so I'm gonna be completely fair here, right? Just being seen with a younger girl doesn't actually mean anything. But the question remains, why did he sort of hide from camera there? I don't know, maybe she's his daughter, maybe granddaughter, right? Maybe I'm huffing copium, who knows?
Huffing copium, oh no.
One of his family friend's daughter, right? And she's excited to meet the Twitch CEO, right? That's what I'm hoping is happening here. Surely, this can be explained in a completely reasonable way, right? Don't look at his
I would hope.
phone though. You might be in there, right? You never want to look at his phone. Don't make the mistake of clicking Dan Clancy's phone. Anyways, I'm not gonna jump to any conclusions. Depends on the full context of it. Take it as you will, you know? This isn't even implausible because that's all he does on stream as well. Never forget this moment, and it literally looks like an OnlyFans feed. Oh, we'll get to that. Still can't believe the Twitch CEO is an old goon lord. Actually, the word is ultimate
Goonie Lord.
The hot tub section makes sense now. Dude,
So much.
remember all those rule changes of like, you know, artistic N-word is allowed and stuff like that, you know,
Yeah.
body pain, all these different metas they were having. Imagine knowing your boss jerks off to your streams weird. They probably know and they probably don't even care because a lot of these people are completely morally bankrupt and they just care about more like OnlyFans subscriptions or
The money. The cloud. The money and cloud truly is evil, huh? Totally not like truly be saying that shit.
more money to their bank account. You know, they'd be perfectly happy having sort of a relationship with Dan so they can further their career. I totally can. Twitch has always given women, specifically ones who like to show off their bodies, preferential treatment. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for uplifting women, but you've always been able to tell it isn't exactly coming from the best place. Okay, if you think empowerment is going nude, I mean, that's a different conversation. All right, come on. I mean, if Twitch actually thinks that's a legitimate thing, you're so brain broken. Right, so Asmongold responded.
I've been seeing on this here Scarra. I mean, when does this guy ever make up bullshit? If you have Scarra saying this,
yeah, I've heard like this one was crazy.
this one was crazy.
I heard Dan Clancy was out a lot of nights.
He's out a
with
lot of
young
nights
girls
with young girls
around him. Which, whatever, man. If that's your thing, that's your thing.
I feel like if that's your thing, if you are running a website,
I was about to say, if that's your thing, nigga, I don't know about that. Because aren't you the CEO of the biggest live streaming platform on the planet? On a base level, if I say to you that, yeah, man, the CEO of one of the biggest live stream platforms on the planet of Twitch, you know what I'm saying, likes to spend his leisurely time, you know, hanging around with young girly pops. And, like, obviously, you got to be specific. They're adult girly pops, but definitely, like, in the age range to where, like, there's nothing in relation. Like, there's literally nothing. Like, brother, you're closer to 100 than you are to being born. It's like, nah, big dog. How does that sound for optics? How does that sound for optics? It sounds fucking dog shit. So yeah, bro, what the fuck is this nigga doing? What the fuck has he been doing? Oh wait, not shit, because if he was doing shit and wasn't capping his ass off, especially about like having TwitchCon have up security and all that, maybe shit like, you know what I'm saying, the incident with the Miss Emery wouldn't happen, bro. But nope.
got a bunch of young pretty girls on it. I mean, this shit does not look good. It does not look good.
It just felt like this con felt so fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
I think that this is gonna be one of the last Twitch cons that people go to. The attendance this year was terrible.
There's no way. Wait, Dan Clancy, do you know who I am? Wait, let me ask. That's
He
literally
hides.
him.
He's hiding.
Wait, Dan Clancy.
You know what makes this clip so bad is that he didn't want to be on camera. Immediately leaving the frame does not look good. 80% of his feed is
Clips,
Yo, this clip is so bad, bro. Oh my god, this clip is so bad.
and now you have a clip feed. Suppose you want to check out the stories. Just see what you missed yesterday. You click there, and now you're in your stories feed.
Brother, you never beating the ultimate gooning lord allegation. Ain't no way, babe boy. Why the fuck, bro? Yo, nigga, you would have to have had to fucking click off after this shit. Oh my god! No! It just gets worse. I didn't even read the text. Yo, this one right here, Wagwan, was a real fucking blunder.
Bumbucker.
Yo, Wagwan cutting. This one did not work, Bunda. No.
Okay.
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 That's very nice. That's also
Pretty nice.
Very
Dan
nice.
Clancy, we care about
Very nice indeed. Like.
safety of our female creators. What is this?
Oh, that
What is he doing?
Dude, did she just fall?
Dan Clancy saw the writing on the wall. He decided to use.
To use TwitchCon as a last goon hurrah before Amazon gives him the boot.
Probably true though. That's the saddest part.
Oh god. Did this man just attempt to lift up a woman and he was so weak he ended up pile driving her into the ground? That is diabolical, bro. Oh my god. What is he doing? I've never seen a man embarrass himself. Okay, maybe Mike from PA might be like a
Like. Nah, I've seen a lot of these niggas embarrass themselves. Which one do you want to talk about?
contender to this. But dude, if you can't do it, don't do it. Oh my god. That is so... Also, this guy is 61. What are you doing? Stop. It is so embarrassing. What do your wife and kids think, bro? Not to mention this guy's phone, man. Oh my god. That
That's
wasn't
insane.
like, oh, somebody caught him off guard. That was him proudly showing it to other people.
No. I can't even believe it.
It was a recorded incident. He
optics.
probably knew they were going to check his phone beforehand, and he's just like, okay, you know, let me be authentic because I'm the cool, authentic CEO, Dan Clancy.
I'm like, nigga, I don't want to authentically see your gooning catalog, nigga. I do not want to see that shit, boy. You got every jump pulled up, every highlight pulled up. We seeing straight baddies.
Girly pop.
We seeing straight baddies on your feed, my nigga. It's looking terrible, bro. Again, this the CEO, my nigga. I think you focused on gooning more than you focused on doing your fucking job. This shit is ridiculous, bro.
With me and all my gooning prowess.
Oh my
and I just have
God,
one
bro.
question. Did I lie when I said Dan Clancy is the ultimate gooning lord?
No,
People
sir.
think that I just give out these names willy-nilly. No, they have deep meaning behind them, whether it be Jellywig or gooning lord. Deep
Jellywig.
and profound. It's a stroke
Hey, Blackbeard and Mr. Marshall do teach.
of genius. Okay, I wish I didn't say stroke in that context. Now I'm thinking about Dan Clancy, and I got that image in my head of him stroke. Okay, now it's in your head too. It's too late. You're cooked. So Dan Clancy's been using Twitch as his personal little harem. That is insane. That's an insane statement.
Diabolical.
Dan Clancy's goon recon. We can tell Dan Clancy didn't go to the island. He had all the access he could, so he went to the mainland. Old man CEO hanging around the young talent that works under him. A tale as old as time. Explains a lot of their behavior, honestly. Bad actors protect bad actors. We all know what Dan is. His fall has started. The body slam to the head was brutal. The girl was lucky she wasn't paralyzed. Dude, I don't know what the heck is wrong with this guy, dude. Like, legitimately, he just wanted to get his hands on somebody. It's absolutely creepy. Hasan is procuring OF girls for Dan. That's why Hasan is protected. Oh my god, bro. Like, the conspiracy theories are just like bubbling.
I'm just, yo, putting all the threads together. Hold on. Everything lines up. It's all some dumb shit.
Right now. Moving on to the rank number 1.
And if you say Taylor Lorenz, I say sure. Once more.
Hasan simp Taylor Lorenz, the hack journalist. Now, last time, she interviewed Diddler Clancy and asked him why did he let Emiru get essayed at this event, right?
I do think that when you're live streaming, in many ways, since you control your community and you can ban people, you can make it so that those people that you don't want engaging with you and participating with you aren't.
Okay, what about at your, like, you know, IRL events such as TwitchCon when you're having meet and greets and shit like that, and you're supposed to be upping the security, especially when your CEO says that they're going to have some of, like, the best security they've had, especially because other creators and streamers on your platform have, you know, said and suggested people not go because it's, you know, not the safest place or it may not be as safe. So you confirm to them, like, yeah, nah, it's going to be upped. And in a situation like what happened to Emery happens. Yeah, she couldn't just ban them heads, bro. You wanna know why? Because this shit not the chat, bro. This shit is IRL. So IRL, you know what I'm saying? At a Twitch event, bro, you would expect Twitch to have their fucking security right. They didn't. Fuck is this goddamn dinosaur talking about? Niggas bullshitting, chatting. I ain't hearing that shit. Watch out.
there.
Now, Taylor obviously did not push him at all because she believes she's on the same side. They're both leftist, Twitch is leftist, we both love Hasan, you know, some weird circle jerk going on there. And she
Bullshittery.
instead said that the event was very secure. So she continues here. Taylor Lorenz defends TwitchCon security measures after a girl got SA'd. This is so Taylor, bro. Now that TwitchCon is over, I will give a couple thoughts and go more into them once I return. Keep in mind, it was my first TwitchCon. You guys need to start living in reality, says Taylor, by the way. It's simply false.
Says the most delusional person we've seen. Says the most malicious bitch. Do not say it to the girly pops.
Girly pop.
Truly panning her aside, but yeah, one of the most malicious bitches we've ever fucking seen is talking about start living in reality. When the fuck have you ever started living in reality? Is you know, I mean, not even.
Also to say that security at TwitchCon was non-existent when it was so insanely strict that journalists couldn't even do their jobs and disabled people were forced to remove masks, etc. I'm making a longer video on this. Are you talking about yourself, Taylor? Because you were the only person.
Yeah, like she was legitimately the only one I seen with a fucking mask on this dumb shit. It's the big 25. Take this bullshittery off.
I saw with the mask on. Second thing is, when you say journalists couldn't do their jobs, you mean you. You mean they probably didn't allow your snake.
I probably wouldn't. Actually, not. I definitely wouldn't let your ass in either. The fuck?
Washed, disgraced journalist ass to actually harass the streamers. I mean, that's a big W, bro. I don't know why I'm seeing so many people say there was lax security TwitchCon. The security, both in uniform and plain clothes, but private security were fucking everywhere. Okay. What happened to Emiru was unacceptable, but the claim that security is non-existent is just absolutely untrue.
Where were they at during the Emery situation?
There were police all over. Total surveillance.
Total surveillance. Yo, the only reason that like this situation even got big or might have even just got known at all was because of some person recording with a Twitter clip. Where the fuck? So much for your fucking surveillance. If that's the case, could we get surveillance footage of the guy walking right out of the fucking event? Like, yo, this shit is hilarious.
Surveillance, nobody could get through. Oh my god, not like a guy just fucking waltzed up there, grabbed her, and attempted to kiss her, bro. Oh my god. And you couldn't roam anywhere. I think Brett put it well. Nuts responds, they literally sold knives at TwitchCon past these security checks. Holy shit, journalists don't deserve human rights. Okay, this is slander. You cannot call Taylor Lorenz a journalist.
I'm like, yeah, that's definitely slander because journalists, where's the journalistic integrity? I'm gonna keep asking.
That's going a little too far. Okay, did she just compare Emiru getting essayed to her having to take her mask off in 2025?
Shout out Decoy's voice.
Yes, that is exactly what she did because Taylor Lorenz is an absolute unimaginable loony freak. Oh my god. Is she stupid or friends with Dan and they've posted
both
that clip of people just waltzing in past the security?
100% both. Not even a question.
41-year-old LARPing as a Zoomer. Taylor loves Hasan. Twitch loves Hasan. She has to defend Twitch. It's as simple as that. She's just an old leftist who wants a piece of Hasan Piker and to be in his inner circle.
Approved.
Taylor will find a way to be on the wrong side of every issue. It is truly impressive, honestly. Wow, the person interviewing Dan Clancy is running propaganda bullshit for Twitch. I am so surprised.
We're not.
Moving on to streamer Cinna responding to Taylor, reacts to Taylor Lorenz's defense of security at TwitchCon.
I did see one journalist say, security was so strict, journalists couldn't even do their job.
Oh, is her name Taylor Lorenz, a fucking unsufferable witch bitch troglodyte succubus? Yeah, we deal with her ass constantly in the EHDI plus cinematic universe. She's quite a fucking bitch, right?
Girl, you know damn well, all right? Like, let's keep it a buck. You know damn well they weren't that strict, okay? They...
Nah, shout out to Hudson. She said, you know damn well they weren't that strict. Like, yo, shut the fuck up.
They did try to do better this year. You know damn well. Don't even try to saw that.
They ain't do better for shit. That nigga Dan was capping his ass off, fucking flapping his gums, boy. Stupid ass boy. Somebody tell this nigga put his dentures back in his shit. Like, yeah.
I said... Yes, and what the hell were you reporting on the TwitchCon floor? You know what I mean?
Literally fucking zero zips. Because she wasn't reporting shit. She was straight reporting these lies. Slander. Misinformation. Defamation. Like, bro, let's really talk about it.
What were we doing? I said, there's no way. That's the same girl who got sued for doxing people on Twitter? Is that true? I don't want to be spreading false information. Is that true? Did she really? Uh-oh, free address on Twitter, GG. Taylor Lorenz.
Yeah, Taylor Lorenz. Oh man, there's just so much. There's her lying about this Collargate shit. There's her lying about this now. There's her fucking lying about Ethan him sexually harassing young girls online. I wonder where that tweet is. Oh, fucking deleted because of straight defamation. There's the whole fucking chorus. You know what I'm saying? Dark money group shit. Like, bro. How the fuck are there still people on the planet taking her ass serious? But at the same time, again, the people she's pandering to is fucking Hasan G-boys and shit, and these dumb fucks pathetic rats full subhuman homunculoids. Yeah, they'll eat that bullshittery up every time. So it's like, yo, she's a weaselly little fucking liar, dude.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
Weasley little liar, dude. She is most definitely a Weasley little fucking liar. Absolutely. Anyway, the Hansana, go on.
Lorenz is a complete moron. You can safely ignore her. Well, I don't really know her, to be honest with you.
Yeah, don't get to know her. Don't look her name up. Don't research her at all. You don't need to know her. In fact, no one on the planet needs to know she exists.
I just saw that tweet and I laughed and I said, oh my god, you poor...
Exactly, because when the circus gets in town, it's a fucking clown show. You know what I mean? So yeah, she said, point and laugh, boys, point and laugh.
You had to get your wristband scanned and couldn't get into a private area, so you probably couldn't do your journalism. Like that, I just don't think that journalists were that restricted. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. Like, what are we talking?
And who gives a fuck about her as a journalist? It's not like she was gonna report any truthful shit. She doesn't have any journalistic integrity. So who the fuck wants to hear her story, nigga? Again, Hasan, like that's about it. Again, his G-boys, that's about it. Detractors, that's about it. No one else gives a fuck about her opinion.
About are we being so dead ass? It's like sometimes it just brings out the brain rot of people on Twitter, bro. I said, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. I don't know anything.
Imagine, Sinan, you have no idea. Imagine dealing with these dumb motherfuckers every goddamn day. It's truly something. It's truly a marvel. The EHDIA Plus cinematic universe is truly insane.
I have no idea if the other thing is true, so I just don't really care.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing in real time somebody encountering Taylor Lorenz journalism for the first time.
No, facts. And as I was saying, imagine dealing with this shit every day. I'm legitimately sitting here. I'm like, oh, Taylor Lorenz fucking lied, said some dumb shit again. Oh, word. I mean, facts. Yo, meanwhile, Sitter's like, yo, I can't. Girl, we have to be girly pop.
Girly pop.
Girl, be for real. Like the journalism, they were restricting journalists. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, I mean, like, did anybody else expect Taylor Lorenz to do something of relative intelligence and not say some snarky ass dumb shit, bullshittery lies, defamation, slander? Like, no. Okay, like, yo, but it is so funny, like, when people see the absolute bullshittery that comes out of some of these heads from the EHDI Plus Cinematic Universe, it's like, yeah, imagine dealing with this shit all the time.
Prayers in the chat for Sinner here. That is the classic response when you encounter a Hasan orbiter. But yeah, honestly,
factual.
Anybody with a shred of a brain cell can see that her journalism is the most biased bullshit reporting you will ever see.
It's just like Ian with the content cod, bad faith, disingenuous, clim chipped, out of context. Like everything she does is just completely malicious and bad faith. It's just like
she lives her life by one motto and one motto only: find a way to sleep with Hasan diddly. Piker.
No, come on. Mr. Hamas, Diddy, Bella Chow, Osama Bin Laden, Baby O, Houthi, forensic story didn't happen, Hezbollah, and Tifa Piker. You gotta get the whole name right. Come on, brother. The whole name. The full name.
She will basically do anything in the human realm of possibility to achieve this goal. She will sell her soul. She will lie about everything.
Yeah, the soul is completely gone, eviscerated from her body. I don't think it exists anymore.
She'll ruin her journalistic reputation and career.
Absolutely, 100% every time.
Not that it was great in the first place. And
it was not.
Will glaze us on 24/7.
Absolutely.
If this was an anime, she would be Misa Amane, who started mass unaliving people to sit for like
yeah, Misa!
Like, that's the level of simp she is. All for the 1 in a billion chance that one day, maybe, if the stars align, maybe if I cast a wish upon a falling comet or something, at 865, when Hasan is inevitably alone, they will finally have nothing but each other. And
nah, it'll never happen. Hasan will be too busy getting one guy by his 40-month subscribers, who at that point will probably be like 70 fucking year subscribers. The way they've been sucking cock for that fucking long. Embarrassing. Like,
Taylor will finally whisper, "It was worth it." That was her whisper, by the way. Diabolical. That is literally her life story. If you think it's false, just wait another 20 years. Anyways, Ethan responds, accuses Taylor Lorenz of defending Twitch in a recent viral tweet. Have you ever bore witness to a more pathetic person in your entire life?
nope. I mean, pretty much. Well, yes, I guess. But collectively, if you put all the orbiters, attractors, and G-boys together in one group, then yeah. Yeah.
I need to think about that. I really need to think about that. I can think of a couple, but Taylor's definitely on that top list. Anti-capitalist Taylor Lorenz cannot stop debasing herself to defend the dangerously negligent mega corporation Twitch/Amazon. Watch as this obedient lapdog larps as a revolutionary while
Obedient
serving the
lapdog.
very powers she claims to be against. A true masterclass in hackery.
I mean, she is a hack journalist.
Listen, the only power she cares about is Hasan's piker. All right, that is. It's not about socialism, leftism, or anything. It's Hasan, all right? She's obsessed with him. He's so hot. He would have an audience no matter what he said. Play the clip. Play the clip.
I was about to say it too. No.
Connecting with his son, he's unreasonably good looking, and like,
For the girly pops, the gays, and the admiring looks maxes, they're just absolutely wonderful, awestruck, drooling at his glistening chest hairs in the sun. He's just so hot, unimaginably hot. And yeah, listen, Hasan would be successful no matter what avenue he went into. Like, and then the other guy is like, "Oh, tell me about it." Yo, this shit. See, you G boys, wake the fuck up. Let me show you a great example right here. You see how I'm laughing at these motherfuckers? I'm not watching these niggas or having these niggas on my screen constantly because I think they're smart or some shit, like you fucking morons. You know what I mean? Like you dumbasses. You think, when you watch Taylor Lorenz, you think she's cooking. That shit is absolutely fucking ridiculous, redonkulous to me. You see, I'm doing exactly what I just did 5 seconds ago, laughing at their dumbasses. Because they're fucking embarrassing, and they embarrass the shit out of themselves. And that's exactly what this is. Now go on, please, glaze that Godzeddy King for me.
like cool and dresses cool.
Tell me about
but
it.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Do I ever fucking lie? Do I ever lie? Holy shit.
Hasan would be an influencer no matter what he was saying because he is
Hot.
very attractive and very cool and genuinely a good person.
Look at my leftist dog. Leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone, except this is Taylor Lorenz. Anti-capitalist until capitalism slides into your mentions. Moving on to VTubers in Ironmouse. Ironmouse reveals that Twitch staff threw out all the gifts meant for VTubers from fans. You actually cannot be serious. Ironmouse tweeted, "I deeply apologize to all the VTubers and the fans who had meet and greets at the VTuber booth this year. It breaks my heart to know staff threw out all the gifts."
Bruh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. What is it? Is this like the second time they did the Hun Iron Mouse bad? Like these fucking corporate companies. First one VShojo, now it's fucking Twitch. Like, dude. These goddamn soulless entities, bro. I swear to God.
Why would they do that? I should have known better than to trust them and taken care of everything ahead of time. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh my god, bro. She's actually blaming herself for this. Dude, what is with Twitch and messing up every single thing? How hard is it to just keep the gifts or, you know, forward it to their managers, direct it to the actual creators or something? Like, what? I just don't understand. It's so cruel. It's so dumb. Like, it's so unnecessary. C.VA
It's because these niggas don't give a fuck, bro. Again, like, corporate companies, bro.
responds, "Bro, what the actual frick? Out of all the reports about Twitch's mishandling of meet and greets, this makes me the angriest." Well, to be honest, the Emmy thing. "Not only did they fail to guarantee Emmy safety..." Okay, that makes more sense. "Twitch betrayed the trust of every VTuber fan whose favorite wasn't there at the event. So much goodwill thrown in the trash. They didn't throw it away, they stole it. Anyone who's worked at a convention knows this." Oh yeah, I mean, like, some of these gifts could potentially be pretty expensive or valuable.
I'm about to say, you have some heads just about to pocket that, boy. Like, oh, thank you. Like, yo, that's not yours, though, babe, boy. I was looking like it was for the Hun Miss Iron Mouse. What the fuck is going on here?
As well. So if there are people like sorting through it, they might actually put their hand in the bucket and take it away from the creator or whatever. This is a known thing that actually happens at a lot of places. Another VTuber responded, "All right, somebody's gonna answer for this. It's not your fault at all. I can't imagine the lack of common sense it would take to look at boxes of stuffed animals, cards, merchandise, and think to myself, oh, must be garbage. Just what amount of cognitive dissonance is needed for this to happen? It's possibly that they thought that, hey, you know, this is too much to handle. Oh, they're not gonna notice this anyways and throw it and just not expect it or whatever, right?"
Nope. I think we think we expected it.
You don't actually know how much sort of gifts you're actually getting. So if they only keep a percentage of it, you won't even know the full amount, right? It's like a middleman intercepting everything like an evil fucking demon. Girl, it's not your fault. It's clear as day that they don't know shit about VTubers or care about their safety, even when expressed months beforehand. By the way, I heard something else that one of the VTubers was also like forced to reveal their identity, and it wasn't even like necessary at all. In fact, it actually puts these VTubers in a lot of danger as well from like deranged fans and stuff.
What the fuck? Huh?
Tectone tweeted, multiple VTubers are reporting that Twitch and their incompetence lost all the fan gifts. Is there anything this company cannot F up? Here we got Henya saying, unfortunately, due to miscommunication, any gifts or presents given to my meet and greet were disposed of by the venue staff. I'm very sorry for anyone who gave me a gift. I thought it was like a percentage of them. All of them?
What the fuck? Yo, bro, how the fuck is this even Yeah, this company is so going under, bro. I mean, we already knew that shit. Again, dumpster fire, but like, how the fuck does this even happen? Like, this is on comedic levels of negligence. Like, how many things is this fucking company gonna be negligent on just within this one singular event alone? This is fucking crazy, dude.
That is so sad, man. We got Kuro saying, unfortunately, if you give me a Twitch, the event lost them all. I still really appreciate the intended gifts, though. Diabolical. I don't understand why creators even went to TwitchCon. I feel like this will only end when creators stop going. Twitch doesn't care. Events will never change, but they'll probably go again next year. No, if you go again after this...
Nah, if you go again after this, nah. It's looking crazy. I'm gonna just say it's looking crazy. That's all.
Sorry, the sympathy ends there. This is your sign. This is your sign. Stop going. Stop supporting these freaks. I don't care how, you know, innocent you are, how, like, how much you believe in the goodwill of people. Maybe you're fucking Naruto here, being like, Sasuke's gonna...
Believe it!
Gonna change. Sasuke's gonna change. Like, Twitch is not Sasuke, alright? Get a grip. Oh my god, somebody should have slapped that guy. Moving on to a blast from the past contender for worst streamer alongside Jack Doherty.
Oh, man.
Neon is back. Twitch security...
Neon 9 Lives
is so bad that they let Neon pretend to be Dashay Frost, a black creator, and steal his booth.
Sorry, what's it? Dashay.
Yeah.
Dashay Frost?
Yeah.
That's me. Nice to meet you.
We'll put you right in.
Okay, let's do it.
He's gonna walk you down to number 8.
Okay. I was already...
Brother, what the fuck? Bro, there's no... Yo, Dan, you're such a fucking moron, yo. You're actually so fucking stupid. Bro, how the fuck do they not even know what these creators look like? You're Dashay Frost? Yeah. And just let him go. How the fuck do you not know who... Oh my god. Again, I'm blaming all this shit on Dan. Yo, the security was up, all that, bro. Everybody was gonna be safe, word. And then all this shit, bro. We see it. Obviously, the situation happened. Oh, SA thing, you know what I'm saying, with Diamond's Emerald, bro. We seeing heads are just easily skirting past the security, wristbands, that shit glowing red and shit. When they try to do the sign-in, just walking straight past, bro. They throwing out all the gifts, bro. Now Neon is fucking pretending to be a different creator, bro. So the staff, the heads you got working, don't even know who the fuck is supposed to be showing up to do these meet and greets and shit. Bro. It's just pathetic.
Crowd waiting for me?
I believe so.
Cool.
That way.
Okay, thank you.
Dashay Frost.
Hi, we can start whenever you're ready. Okay. Let's go.
He said, Bombakan! Bombakan Wagwan. I do not think that this was in the Dashay Frost. I think that one right there is Nadim.
Amazing, amazing. Twitch security right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I didn't know who Dashay actually is, and I thought, okay, maybe they somehow look similar or something, right?
They don't.
And this is Dashay Frost.
I don't think that was Neon.
What the actual frick is going on? This is the most incompetent security I've ever seen, bro. No wonder all of this horrible shit is happening, and no wonder that Regard was able to walk up to Emiru and basically assault her. It's obvious that they are just completely incompetent at every level, from their moderation to the staff handling the gifts to their security to the CEO, bottom to top. Twitch is a complete trash fire. They didn't even look at his badge or anything.
My bad.
I mean, we had that one clip where they're basically just...
This is John talk about where the John's glowing red, the John never even glows green, just letting him skirt past. Like, bro, this nigga Dan is so fucked.
Walking past, I'm a friend of his, okay, go ahead. Badges are cosmetic. Just say you were ex-person manager and they let you everywhere. This is literally like me at school when I needed to like go home early or like sneak into places and stuff. You just fucking make up shit. I literally don't see how it's possible for Dan Clancy to keep his position after all of this happened. Oh, don't worry, he'll find a way. Neon exposing all the security flaws at TwitchCon is insane. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to do this. It was like the most dumb, easy shit to do. It just shows that how incompetent they actually are. That a dumbass IRL streamer can just punk you know? Moving on to streamer FanFan. She's talking about Twitch attempting to save their PR by giving female streamers compulsory security. FanFan expresses frustration with Twitch, pressuring her to use their security post-Emiru incident.
Yes, Otto, the security guard had to go off campus with me too. Like, if I were to go back to the hotel, like yesterday I went back to the hotel and then he was like, he has to stay in the lobby and wait for me. And then if I were to leave and Uber somewhere else, he also has to come with me. And so I told my Twitch partner manager, I was like, listen, I know you guys are trying to help, and I know you guys are, you know, I know the whole Emmy thing happened, but like, don't force this on me, you know? Like, I get you guys kind of have to, like, you're trying to cover your asses. No offense.
Like, nah, but then, yeah, this is these niggas' fault, you corpo dumb fucks. Like, maybe you niggas, again, maybe your fucking CEO shouldn't have said all that bullshit on how your security was gonna be up to now. You wouldn't have to do all this dumb shit. It's like, bro, you should have just had your John straight from the beginning. Oh my God. It's just, that shit truly is agonizing, bro. Like,
Probably shouldn't be saying this as the fucking Twitch Rivals thing right on my screen, but you know what I mean? Like, now you're just overdoing it, and I did not ask for this. Like, they asked me before I came if I needed an escort between my events, and if they needed someone to watch over me during my events, or like if I'm walking around the convention and stuff. And all along I was like, no, I don't want one. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not even for me, it's just for PR, and I'm like, I don't want one.
Straight PR optics, bruh. Oh my God, straight corpo shit, bro. It's like, yo, you niggas don't give a fuck. The only reason you're even like so pressed on security now for your creators is literally because of the shit that happened to Miss Emery, bro. Like, this shit is so fucking, yo. That's exactly why this company is a dumpster fire once more, bruh. That's why it's just been a like slow decline for these niggas, bruh. It's just.
Today they asked me again. They recommended I have personal security all day. I rejected. I said, please do not. I better not see anybody securing me. I better not get anybody protecting me, or I'm gonna get angry.
Right. Okay, so obviously you shouldn't be like forcing it on anyone who doesn't want it. You should give everyone the option of having security, and if they reject it and then something happens, that's obviously not going to be your fault, and they took the risk to do that, right? Nobody's going to be blaming Twitch for that, but I feel like this is very weird to complain about. Emiru just got SA'd at TwitchCon, and you're here complaining like, oh my God, I can't believe security is protecting me. This is so.
It's like, no, it's understandable. I'm just saying it's lackluster. Like, what the fuck? It's like, it shows that they were lackluster on this shit. It's like now, like you said, for PR and optics, it's like, yeah, now they're really trying to be secure on this. What about if this John, per se, what about per se, if they didn't have the clip or whatever of the Hummus Emery and then this shit goes on? Like, they would have tried to sweep this John, bro. Bro, it would have been, I don't know, because I can see both sides of that. It's like, yo, good, because, you know, at the very least, you know, any creator still at this John, which everyone should have definitely dipped after the first day. But anyone still at this John, at least will be semi-secured, I guess. But still, it shows how they were negligent in the first place for this.
So hard to deal with. Like, is it just me or is she coming off really spoiled? Like, oh, because of Emiru, now bodyguards are following me, guys. I mean, that's like the one decent move that Twitch is actually doing.
And that's what I'm saying. I can see both sides of this, like, where it's good on, like, yeah, now they're actually going to have their creators secured. But on the fact that I can understand Hun as well, and where it's like, yeah, you're only really doing this shit because of what happened to them as Emeru. It's like, what the fuck? You dumb fuck should have just had this shit out. Really repeats himself. I said this shit like 15 times in his video, but you dumb fuck should have already had this shit secured, locked down, all good before the fucking event started, bro. And that's what the Mr. Clancy, that's what the fuck he was saying. Turns out it was bullshit. Who's surprised?
And you're getting mad at it. I don't know. I guess sure you should have the option to reject it, but like, what a weird thing to cry about. Are these guards like touching up on you or something? Like, why would you even be mad that people want to protect you? This is so insensitive to complain about given what happened to Emmy. It's like she's blaming her for causing this mild inconvenience for the sake of everyone's safety. Promise you 100% if what happened was to Pokey, she would not be crying about extra precautions or measures. I don't really understand. Of course they're going to offer additional security. They're trying to fix what they effed up. If you act like this, it just validates what they originally probably thought was maybe we don't need it. This just seems weird. Twitch is trying to do PR when they could have just had a good security to begin with. Like,
thank you. I'm like, yo, bro, I think I'm getting gaslit, bro. I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. Am I the wrong nigga here, bro? Like, is that shit fucked up? Because, yo, I understand. Like, you would want everyone to have security on that shit, but I'm like, why the fuck weren't they this adamant about niggas having security in the first place? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, it doesn't. I'm like, damn, bro. I must really be a fucking asshole, bro. I guess fucking I'm taking it to the chin. But I'm like, yo, damn.
It's good to do some sort of thing after the fact as well. Let's be honest, TwitchCon is never going to be safe. Nobody's going to.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, duh, you still should up the precautions even after, like, a situation that happened to Miss Emery. Like, definitely, obviously after that. But why wasn't it like this in the first place? Because if it was like this in the first place, I doubt what happened would have happened at all. Like,
believe that it's actually going to be safe. So yes, this is probably just a PR move. If I'm going to be real,
that's what I'm saying.
On to legal mindset.
Oh no, legal mindset, please. Please, legal mindset. We don't need a crash out this time.
Talking about the legal liability for Twitch involving Emiru.
And therefore, there are several causes of action that she could pursue. First, there's the general negligence theory. So that's essentially broad negligence for failure to detain the individual. They just let them walk out. They failed to coordinate with law enforcement. Really, they bungled that overall. But beyond that, there's a more specific negligent security claim. So essentially, the organizer failed to provide adequate measures to prevent the incident. So
see, I'm liking this way more. It's seeming like we're covering the law parts of this, the legal aspects of it. I'm liking this. I'm liking this.
Sufficiently trained personnel, barriers, etc. Things they could have done to protect Emiru and the streamer. Of course, they did not do that. And given the fact that in 2019, 2022, 2024, and earlier this year in Rotterdam in 2025, there were significant security issues, they should have known. This was not a first off. This is not a first-time event. This is not something they shouldn't know about. So there may have been safety provisions, and I don't know this. This is my speculation. There may have been some provisions in her contract. So if I was her agent, or if I were her himself, I would go to a lawyer and say, hey, look, is there anything in my contract here that was breached? Because it very well may have been something breached in that contract. The last one, though, and I think this one is the most poignant, is the post-incident handling leading to intentional infliction of emotional distress. I think a lot of things, such as them joking about this and, otherwise minimizing it, I think that is absolutely harmful for her, given her history with stalkers. She has a long history with stalkers. It's a known thing for her. And I think failure to do that, inflicting someone with that emotional distress, and then
It's still crazy, too, because we know Emery tells a story, of her old bodyguard she had, how he got banned from TwitchCon because of, handling a stalker for her, doing his job. It's some bullshit. So, again, then we lead up to shit like this. It's like, yo, dude, it just keeps making Twitch look worse and worse and worse.
Haunting them, adding to that fire, definitely makes these viable. So I think that if she goes to a lawyer, these are all things they should look at and consider.
Right, so plenty of things to look into by the lawyers. Twitch is constantly having to sort of navigate a shit ton of lawsuits because they keep messing up like freaking idiots, because Dan Clancy just can't seem to put down the gooning rack, right? Now, about Emiru, she hasn't been talking about this publicly, obviously. If you were planning on doing something, obviously you wouldn't be putting it out there online. Apparently your manager is like sort of looking into it, not too sure what will come of that, but if anything does come of it, we will be there to cover the updates.
Absolutely, baby.
Just like the Ethan Klein lawsuits. Moving on to Asmon talking about why people are mad at Twitch. Asmon reveals his ideal TOS and explains why people seem to be so upset at Twitch's enforcement.
If I could live in, what would be my ideal enforcement TOS? My ideal enforcement TOS would be that there are no rules at all. And unless you are breaking the law or advocating doxing or some other variation of that, or doxing people, right? Because doxing in some places is against the law, some places it's not. But if you want to have the rules, then I think that they should be applied evenly. So basically,
well, absolutely. But I feel like, we definitely need some rules. Like, the Reds keep tweaking, right? Because, without any rules at all, barring, doxing and things and such like that, that still allows for, many harmful Johns, like people being, racist, openly racist, doing all this shit, and things and such like that, or better yet, super better yet, but the spread of false misinformation, defamation, slander, and all this shit, a lot of shit like that to happen. We definitely need some rules on this shit for sure. But more or less what we need is that, Twitch already has a TOS, they have a community guidelines and all that shit. They just do not enforce it fairly. They clearly enforce it biasly, and they only enforce it against people they do not fucking like. If you are someone that shares this political rhetoric and ideologies or in your opinions to people in the moderation team or the top brass, you're never getting banned. You're not getting banned for shit. You'll get banned for a day max, maybe.
I have a almost pretty much free speech policy. I would let people say whatever they wanted to say. You want to say some stupid racist stuff, go ahead and say it. You want to say some stupid stuff about how, you think, some terrorist was a great guy, go ahead and say it. You do whatever you want to do. That's fine. And I think that the free market of the free minds can make that decision, right? Can you come frog and fat? I think that harassing other creators is it's a different concept. But
that's what I'm saying, because within that, within people saying whatever they want, that the chances of that happening is still higher. So it's that's why you still would need those rules, because people would eventually end up getting bullied or harassed for real, on some actual timing, and not the fucking performative victimhood that these goddamn G-boys, orbiters, detractors, fucking, subhuman, pathetic, wretchful, homuncular heads that they do. Not that bullshit. I mean, actually heads getting harassed, brigaded, all that crazy shit.
Again, the policy, I think that has to be consistent. And I think that's the big problem that people have with Twitch's terms of service. I think that if Twitch's terms of service were applied evenly in every instance, then I don't think anybody would be complaining about it.
And I agree.
But the issue is that they're not.
And I agree. Like,
it's the real problem that people have. What about gamer words? I don't care. Somebody wants to say the F word or the N word. I wouldn't care at all. If you don't like that, just don't watch it. Don't look at it. There's rap songs that use it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the reason people are mad is the unequal enforcement, right? You can have some dumb rules or whatever, but the natural human response to someone getting preferential treatment is gonna be getting mad, right? And when it's so in your face and they constantly lie to you about
oh no, I knew it. Yo, y'all saw me look to the side. I'm like, yo, brother, the Wi-Fi just kick. Oh my God, that John is actually so aggravating. I don't even know. Hold on. Bro, this happens all the time, I swear. Eventually, yo, we gotta seriously get some new toys. Cause I ain't gonna hold you, man. Some of this John not kicking. Be appreciative for everything you have, but at sometimes it's time for an upgrade. I'll be letting you know.
And you
Oh, we back? Okay, there we go. Hold on. Let's do it, baby.
is gonna be getting mad, right? And when it's so in your face and they constantly lie to you about it and you know it's happening, it just makes you feel so insane and get so mad about the whole situation. And their incompetence is now resulting in real people actually getting hurt in real life. So it's just obviously gonna drum up even more anger. They pick and choose based on who Dan Clancy is gooning to at the current moment. He wants Hasan's micro and let's get him away with terrorism for it. Tectone calls someone fat, he's suspended for weeks. Moving on to Tectone's response to the situation. He calls out Twitch's response.
30 days. A joke got the same ban as a fucking crime. I want to remind you, me calling denims a whore and Frogan fat got me banned in total for 30 days. I want to remind you that Mike from PA literally put a bounty on Destiny's head, and he did not get banned for 30 days. He didn't even get punished. I want to remind you that Sean the DEI, sorry, Sean the Black.
Sean the DEI. Yeah.
Literally said he was going to murder Destiny, and he didn't even get banned. As well as Hasan calling for the death of many different people, and he also did not get banned. Are we starting to notice a problem now? We're going to go a little bit further. So Twitch put out a notice saying, well, guys, we permanently banned them. Not their decision, by the way. That was because it was caught on camera. The clip blew up. Emeru's manager, God bless their soul, held them accountable and said, you are going to take these disciplinary actions, and you are going to permanently ban this fucking loser. And so they have. They put in a note saying the person was apprehended and is currently being dealt with by the authorities.
That was cap, or at least if they are right now, it's not on behalf of Twitch.
No, they weren't. Okay? No, they weren't. And the reason why we know they weren't is because we literally saw footage of this guy lackadaisically walking at a very relaxed pace out of TwitchCon with nobody restraining him, because just like the last security guard, well, if you do your job properly, you're going to lose your job promptly.
Which is fucking crazy, bro. Like, yeah, again, they permanently ban her old security guard because, you know, he does his fucking job, being a bodyguard, guarding her body. Holy shit.
Welcome to Twitch.tv. It's great. I also love how many of your employees I talk to, Twitch, that even think that you yourself are retarded because you aren't allowing your own employees, your own moderators, to do their jobs. And even they're like, fuck. Okay, so Hasan Denims and all these fucking people are actively slandering all these people.
Every single day.
You called him fat, all right? So you're going to get banned for 2 weeks. And now
it's so fucking stupid.
What are we going to do for you? Ooh. We're just going to tell you to ignore him because for some reason the higher-ups at Twitch are protecting these fucking bozos.
Because they have the same political ideologies, rhetoric, and opinions.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So Twitch literally put out a public statement that is completely falsified. It is a complete lie. It was debunked in minutes. None of them put out an apology. None of them corrected the wrong they did. They looked you in the eye, they spit in your face, and they said, hey, you're going to believe this story.
Hello.
That's what I say to the G-Boys all the time. This is exactly what Hasan, his Attractors Orbiter, is doing to these niggas every fucking day. Like, spitting in her face. We are blatant lies, blatant hypocrisy, shilling that shit right out to you. And you're eating that shit the fuck up. Eat it up! And now that's what Twitch is doing to all these motherfuckers. Yeah, bro, bro, we definitely apprehended the guy. We definitely took all our precautions, and we made sure it was really safe at the event. We upped our security. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. I ain't hearing that shit, baby boy. Watch out. You motherfuckers are pathological liars.
Twitch CEO Dan Clancy here. Did somebody say spit in my face? I usually love that, especially
from Hasan, don't you?
when it's 20-year-old girls. I actually took a break from my gooning session specifically for you, Baldy. I still don't like you after you called my queen friggin' atomically
Based?
Expensive giganormous Rex. That was quite rude of you. You know what? She is totally invited to the Diddy after party, although I might need to up the budget for snacks. I know, I'm going to double the ads on Twitch. What a great idea. Oh, God. I go, Extra Emily is live. Dan Clancy out. Guys, I hired like 3 bodyguards. What the heck? It's like he manages to take over my videos every time. He's like fucking Danny Phantom possessing me. Help me, guys, help. Moving on to Hasan, taking his dog to a protest. Now, keep in mind, Hasan...
Dumb, stupid, moron, idiot. Who would expect anything else from Hasan? Literally fucking no one.
himself has said that he was shot at a protest by them firing into the crowd, and he kept talking about these fascist Nazis, the government trying to go after him, right? If I thought the Nazis were coming after me, would I bring my dog straight to them? Like,
I don't think you would.
No, very confusing logic.
All right, so we're out here at downtown Los Angeles. She's the Antifa commander-in-chief, as you guys know.
Is this the shot caller?
Yeah, it's the shot caller dog. I think she sees, she smells the hot dogs and wants to go there. My message is, in short, my message is the people united will never be defeated, and that we will fight fascism.
Yo, this fucking vest, bro. Take this shit off, bro. Holy fuck.
Every step of the way.
A couple weeks ago, Charlie Kirk was assassinated. He's a political commentator.
Yes.
You're also a political commentator. I see you're in a...
I was supposed to debate him.
Vest. You were supposed to debate
It's not a bulletproof vest. It's an airsoft vest. It's more so just so I have a press badge so I don't get shot at by the cops.
Got it.
Right, so...
Who the fuck is that guy? Like, what? The cops don't worry about you, baby boy. Who the fuck is that guy? Bro, this...
There he admits he has a vest on, so he doesn't get shot at by the cops, right? Doesn't sustain damage there. So what about your dog, you absolute bumbling moron? He even acknowledges that it could be dangerous, and he still brings her out there. This guy is such a piece of shit, bro. And you know this man is carrying that freaking remote in his pocket, pressing the plus button from his damn pocket, all right? The definitely not a shot color remote, the definitely a dog gate button, the definitely a Zin tin, obviously. Also, calling your dog a terrorist is just crazy, all right? Leader of Antifa here. Bro's gonna get his dog killed and then blame it on the tyrannical far right. Oh my god, agents of Israel killed my dog.
Say word, the far right in Israel did it, bro.
Guys. Also, this guy saying, we will fight fascism. Brother, your dog is fighting fascism right now. Your fascist rules.
Like the regime of the bed
over its ability to move from its freaking place, all right? I guarantee you, this dog is ecstatic at the fact that it's getting to actually move for once in its goddamn life, all right? Breathe the air while you can. You're going back in the Citadel. Now click this video or you're invited to the next Dan Clancy dinner party. All right, thanks for watching.
Oh my god, man. Y'all already know, though. Of course. Shout out, show the love of one of my glorious slop kings, Pegasus. That, of course, UI being trash.
Fighting.
Twitch just got completely fucked. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video about Pegasus, that will be down in the description. First link, sure to love it, of course. Said name Pegasus, baby. Man, stop playing. And of course, final opinions and conjecture. Twitch is completely fucked. That's about it. Nah, seriously though. With all these things coming out in the light and the incompetence of their CEO, that being Dan Clancy, and how, yeah, he was out, I don't even know, doing shows, partying, whatever crap, while the whole Emery situation was going on. Then you got the absolute freaking puff piece, just straight, like, I don't even know, what's it called, softball interview by Taylor Ransom, and he's just straight up victim complex cry bully, blaming his son on Emery, like, oh yeah, bro, you're supposed to manage and moderate and manage your own audience. Like, then where the fuck was the security? And he was the one that said the security was gonna be fine and upped. It is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, what do we expect again? This dumpster fire company. I mean, hopefully they fire these niggas. Fire them. Hopefully they do that shit soon, because yeah, that'd be fucking great. But other than that, again, shout out, sure to love with our glorious Slop King Pegasus, and off in a good show. On the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.